I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me, and all my days.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are. How are you guys? This is okay, in Kampala. It's kind of cold. It has rained. Cold Sunday morning, but we thank the Lord that He's given us amazing weather. Uganda, we have amazing weather, and I pray for everybody else around the world. Nicole and everybody who is everywhere. We just ask the Lord to bless you. This is Jackie Musime Kyuguru, aka JMK, and welcome to Real Talk. Today I want to talk about bad people. I just felt like I woke up in the morning and I was like, I need to talk about bad people. I've never spoken about bad people. I get calls almost on a daily basis about people venting about what they've gone through, how people have treated them, how they're so unhappy because of what has happened, and it all circles around bad people. And when I think about it, I'm like, why do we have bad people? Like, what satisfaction do you get from being bad? What satisfaction do you get from being bad is my question. Because I think the only time, let me talk about myself. The only time I can say that I'm bad is when I'm pissed. Like, if somebody has done something really, really bad to me, then I'll hit back. Yeah, I'll call you and I'll talk to you and I'll tell you I won't abuse you. Fortunately, I don't. There are two things I don't know how to do. I don't know how to abuse, I don't know how to fight. But I'll give you a piece of my mind. Maybe that is the worst that I can get at being bad. Or if I just feel like you don't deserve to be in my life anymore, I'll just, like, in a polite way, exit your life, so maybe that's being bad. But there are those people who are just bad. You understand? As in, they wake up every morning and they want to hurt somebody. They want to inflict pain on somebody. And I wonder, why do you have to do that? Sometimes it baffles me. But we can look at different scenarios. For example, we have neighbors. We all have neighbors. Some of us intentionally go out of our way to be bad to our neighbors. We either make them uncomfortable in ways like we'll play very, very loud music, we will make very much noise, or even some neighbors will throw rubbish in other people's compounds, or not meet them on the way and not greet them. Basically, just being bad. You understand? Intentionally. Then we have families, our own families, and I can say our inner circles. You backbite them, you talk badly about them, you don't like them, you clearly show that you hate them. You know that somebody's not doing well and you get out of your way not to help them. And I wonder, why would you do that to your blood or to anybody who is close to you? Why would you do that? And then we have bosses, man. And this one is a big one, because I think 3/4 of the calls I got this week was about bosses. Bosses who just feel like they don't want to do their job. They feel like they want to make somebody uncomfortable, or they want to hurt people, or they just want to delay things, or they don't really care about their employees. I mean, they just get out of their way and they're just bad. you know? And I was listening to all these calls and I was like, but why would you be bad? Why would somebody write something to you and you respond badly? Why would somebody pick up the phone and call you and you're rude? Why would somebody ask you for help and you refuse to help? Why? You're a boss. The Lord is the one who gave you that position. The Lord gave you authority. But He did not give you authority to hurt others or inflict pain on others. He gave you that authority so that you can help, care, and be of use to the people that He has given you to help. So I sit down and wonder, what's wrong with bosses today? Not even today, even before. Oh, me, I've gone through bosses. I've gone through bosses, but maybe it's also because of my hard head. Because if I know something is right, something is right. And some bosses just like people who, are yes. I'm not a yes person. I'll do my job according to the way it's done. I will take advice. If something I've done is wrong and my boss tells me, Jackie, you've done it, but with respect, I'll listen. But you come up and you start abusing me, you're disrespecting people, you're abusing them, what right did God give you? Kwani, you'll wake up one morning and that job is not there. That's what God does. When you start feeling like you're greater than God, and you start thinking that you're going to make people cry because of the way you treat them, God takes away that job from you. So we better be careful about the way we treat people. Then we look at love relationships. Love relationships is also a big one. And it normally happens on the side of the men. I don't know why. Men just feel like they don't want to be the men. They just want to be bad, They don't respect their women. They go out, they come back late, very late, maybe drunk. They are not taking responsibility for the home anymore. They're not taking responsibility for their children. They don't sit down and have a relationship with their kids. They basically they're not there for their children anymore. And it's so sad. The cheating has become normal. Side chicks have the audacity to come out and say, I'm a side chick. But let me tell you people, the tears of a wife, they can testify. Tears of a wife. You will never find yourself happy, trust me. Men have become very disrespectful. And it's sad. The one will tell them something and the way they respond is not nice. Then we just have rude people. We just have people who are rude. You enter a taxi, you're giving the guy money, but the conductor is acting like as if you're doing him a favor. Conductor. Then you enter a shop, you want to buy a dress. These women are in Kabozi. They are generally doing their own things. They don't really care about you until you're like, excuse me, I need attention. And the way she answers you is like, hey, okay, what happened this morning? Then of course I talked about the office. They're rude staff, rude colleagues, colleague to colleague. You enter an office and your colleague is so rude. You wonder, why are you rude? What happened? Do we need to talk about something? Did I do something to you that we need to talk about? And then at home, people are so mean to their mates. People are so mean to their fellow people in the house. And you feel sorry for them. Honestly, I feel sorry for such people. The problem is that also money changes people. You find that someone has been so nice, someone has been so kind, someone has been so loving, and then they get money. Hey, that is when you see the true character. They actually say that you actually know somebody when they're loaded. That's when you know the true character of a person. They become rude. They don't want to talk to anybody. They distance themselves from their relatives. They basically become different. They don't want to know yet. They don't want to know. So it becomes a bit of a problem. And I always tell people, things like authority, money, should not change you. Should actually make you a better person. Should actually make you kinder. It should make you more giving. It should make you more caring. It should actually make you better, but not worse. Okay? But the comfort that I always get from such scenarios, and whenever people call me to vent about different things, I always take them to God. I always take them to God, and I always tell them that, you know what, the most important thing is that God is compassionate. God is very compassionate. He's faithful. He's loving. He's full of joy. He's forgiving. He's kind. He's a provider. He's our healer. He's patient. So it can be hard. It can be tough when you're going through a rough time. Let me tell you, it can be hard. But at the end of the day, you focus on God and you say, God, you know what? You're my peace, beyond my own understanding. You love me. You care for me. You will heal my heart, my bleeding heart. You will provide for me. You will be everything that I've ever wanted you to be for me. So that's the comfort I always give people. It's tough. Of course, some people are like, Jackie, what? This thing, the boss, the what? This, the man, the what? I'm like, guys, hey, I've gone through the same things. I've gone through the same pain. But God has always come out for me. So don't let it be a problem for you, okay? I pray for all of you guys. I pray that you have a blessed Sunday. October is a month of favor. So whenever you wake up in the morning, say, favor follow me. Wherever I go, whatever I speak, whatever I say, favor will follow me, because October is the month of favor. So I bless you all. I love you all. And this is Real Talk.
abantu bakeshisha